Bet horse racing on DRFTV. We'll match your first deposit of $200. Get free expert picks and past performances, plus weekly cash back. All from Daily Racing Form, the most trusted name in horse racing.
Opening day of the winter meet at Santa Anita is Monday, December 26th. 6 graded stakes races, including 3 grade 1s. And the first grade 1 is race number 8. It's the grade 1 Brea Stakes. This is the 3-year-old filly version of the Malibu Stakes, which is the opening day headliner. The Malibu is open to either gender. The Brea Stakes, race number 8, 7 furlongs on the main track for 3-year-old fillies. And you talk about a race that produces a lot of upset winners. Well, this is the race. The Brea Stakes over the last decade has been rife with long shot winners. Take a look at what's happened since 2011. From Teddy's Promise to Air Kitty, Sam's Sister, Bird of the Wire, Constellation, Hard Not to Love, Fair Maiden, even Calypso last year, trained by Bob Baffert, who has won this race 8 times. Calypso rallied to a $19 winner. 7 of the last 8 long shot winners paid more than $20. It would have been 8 if Calypso had gotten a little less attention, $19.60. So this is a race in which long shots, you got to take a second look. And beyond the fact that long shots win, this is a race in which favorites have had a very tough time. In fact, favorites have won only 1 of the last 11 Breas. And during that time, 7 of those favorites started at odds on. 7 consecutive odds on losers in the Brea over the past decade. So this is a race in which taking a short price is not usually a good idea. Unique Bella about 5 years ago won this race at a short price. Switch back in 2010. Other than that, favorites are up against it in the Brea. Now, here's the thing about this year's Brea, and that is favoritism. You're not going to have a short price in this race. Let's take a look at the field for the Brea. It's race number 8, 7 furlongs on dirt. I expect that the favorite will be number 4, Midnight Memories, primarily because she's the, quote, best horse in the field. A grade 2 winner against older fillies and mares last time out, a grade 3 winner before that. She can route, she can sprint. She has won on the main track at Santa Anita. In fact, her first 2 starts were very solid wins. A highly rated debut win in April, and then an allowance win in June. That was when Baffert was suspended. He was on the sidelines. Midnight Memories actually began her career for trainer Sean McCarthy, and then she came back. Baffert came back. Midnight Memories ran under Baffert's name her next 3 starts. And her most recent start was the best race of her career. And we're going to take a look at the stretch run of the grade 2 Zenyatta Stakes in early October and watch Midnight Memories 3 wide. She was moving up in class from a win in the grade 3 Torrey Pines against 3-year-old fillies. And she scored a very solid, decisive win in the Zenyatta. She won by a length and change over Awake at Midnight and Empress. Anyway, Awake at Midnight finished second. We do know that Midnight Memories won kind of decisively. The Zenyatta Stakes in early October generally will produce starters for the Breeders' Cup Classic. But Baffert had no interest in shipping Midnight Memories, who earned an 88 Beyer speed figure in that race. He had no interest in shipping Midnight Memories back to Keeneland for the Breeders' Cup Distaff against the likes of Malathaat and Clairiere and Nest. She would have had no chance, Midnight Memories. That's one reason why Baffert wins so many races. He doesn't run horses in races in which they don't have a shot. Midnight Memories did not have a chance in the Breeders' Cup Distaff, therefore he skipped it. She was expected to run in December at Los Alamitos in the grade 3 Bayaco Stakes, a 2-turn race. However, Los Alamitos did not offer the Bayaco this year. So apparently business is not good enough at Los Alamitos to offer a traditional late season filly mare stake over the racetrack. So Baffert's been sitting on Midnight Memory since early October, just twiddling his thumbs, waiting for a race. No place to run her in California until now, opening day at Santa Anita. Okay, did we look at the field already for the Brea Stakes? Let's take another look at it. Or maybe it's the first look at it. field of 8 3-year-old fillies, and Baffert, who has won this race 8 times, has 4 of the runners: Midnight Memories, Fun to Dream, number 6, number 3, Ganadora, and number 1, Under the Stars. Baffert has flooded the entry box with fillies. He has half the field. And Midnight Memories, cutting back to 1 turn, yeah, she can win this race. I like another of Baffert's fillies. It's a Calbred by Arrogate. She's kind of a Calbred with an asterisk. Number 6, Fun to Dream, sired by the late Arrogate, who would have been a long-time prolific sire had he not checked out early. But Fun to Dream is a good filly by Arrogate. She's a Calbred. Her most recent start, we're going to look at that right now. It was in the Betty Grable Stakes, going 7 furlongs at Del Mar. She was 1-5 in this race. Fun to Dream was. She's supposed to win clear, right? It did not work out like the bettors, myself included, expected it to. Fun to Dream got banged around at the break. She got banged around in mid-stretch. The runner-up, Taming the Tigress, ran the race of her career, and Fun to Dream had a fight on her hands. But she did what a good horse does. She got the job done. There are a couple reasons why I think that race was better than it looked, better than the margin of victory anyway. First of all, watch the entire race for yourself. Fun to Dream lost position at the break. She kind of got jammed around a little bit, lost early position, had to rally from behind. That's her style anyway. I get that. But she overcame some early trouble. Secondly is this. I don't think that Baffert had the screws all the way tightened on Fun to Dream. He knew who he was going to be running against in the Betty Grable. It's a Calbred restricted stakes race. Okay, Baffert doesn't tighten the screws for every single race. He only tightens them as far as he needs to. He didn't gear Fun to Dream up all the way for a piddly little Calbred stake in fall. But Fun to Dream, the screws have been tightened since then. In fact, she has a series. 2 of her last 3 workouts were bullet workouts, including a 59 flat, her most recent workout. Fun to Dream drew best of the 4 Baffert trainees. She's drawn in post 6. There will be pace to run at because number 2, Hot Peppers, in from the East Coast, has speed. So does her stablemate, Fun to Dream stablemate, Ganadora, who also has speed. Hot Peppers and Ganadora are probably going to be ding-donging early. The pace should be legitimate. Look, I respect Midnight Memories. I have no knocks against her. She's the best horse in the field, and she can sprint. But Fun to Dream is a better filly than her most recent start makes her appear. She's drawn well on the outside. The pace should be quick enough to run at, and I like her to upset. It's not going to be a huge price, but I don't think she'll be favored. I like Fun to Dream to wear down the speed and win the La Brea Stakes, a race that Baffert should win for the 9th time. He has Under the Stars, Ganadora, Midnight Memories, and my top choice, Fun to Dream, a Calbred by Arrogate, to win race number 8 on Monday at Santa Anita.